mainly as a player, because I've seen a lot of games from him. I've seen a lot of training sessions.
And he's there to make a great save.
He's done ever so well there. That's a wonderful.
And then implement playing style, but it's not that we're going to change everything.
He's got the final touch there. Goal kick's been given.
But we have to find ways to improve, and I took my time for that because I was off for a lot of weeks, so I had a lot of time to look where we can improve. But I think starting to work with them.
This is a good game, Clive. It's very close. I'm loving it. The crowd here are really enjoying it. I'm sure the viewers at home are really absorbed by this one. It's a classic contest.
It'll be a corner.
Just as a head coach,
what can they come up with here?
How do you...
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
The Reds.
I'm finally here. My heart is pounding. 50,000 fans screaming. I can't get my breath. The whistle sounding.
It's been great to work with Arne. Clearly
I'm really enjoying this. So much to enjoy.
Good tempo to it, Clive. That's the key word here. It really has got a zip about it.
an important season to finish here. Since then we've been in communication daily on many things, just organisation, and of course the game, which is we will know more about as we go on. It's clearly the Martinez capture of the United to the Heritage. It's a very talented squad. We need to improve on the training pitch, that's the thing else, as I've already said. And with the window open, we will always be opportunistic if we can improve certain players as we go, we will look to do that.
It makes such a difference when both teams want to play good, open, attractive football. This is the stuff that the fans love to come and see.
Between club and players, the only concern that I have, that Arne has, about those situations and everyone else in the squad, that it is total commitment from the players.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Absolutely convinced that is the case.
It takes some time to understand everything, but the way I'm going to use my time in the upcoming weeks is, of course, to make the team in the best possible way.
What a pleasure to watch two teams playing really good,
for us
open, attractive
to be ready for the
That's
first
what
game.
this game is all about.
It always helps if you get to know the city, but I think as a manager, and everybody knows, it helps even more if you win most of your game plan. So I think with Jurgen it was a combination of getting to know the city, getting to know the style of play the fans like.
The early signs are very encouraging now.
I don't want to take words out of Richard's mouth, but I think one of the reasons why he came to me was that our playing style is not so much different. So we both like the fans to come into the stadium and see a team that plays with a lot of energy,
that Juventus had
that
during
plays
your play days,
good
without
football.
a hard man team.
Yeah, certainly hard to break down, hard to beat,
and
but
focus on
always with a cutting edge and a ruthless finish. That was Juventus, and that's why they were so successful.
Time as well, and if I have time, I can then get to know the city a bit better. But it all starts with improving the team and winning as many games as we can.
Technical, tactical player, but not as physical as...
If they're old or young, that doesn't matter that much, but it's always nice for a club and also nice for a team that young players come through the ranks. I think that's the right words to use. So that always gives energy into a club as well, so that they're not only the players that are brought in from other clubs, but also the players from the academy. So in the end, it's all about the quality. And I agree
really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger.
If they continue doing so, there will be a fair chance that they will play. Getting to know the people that work here, which I've done already, of course, getting to know the players, especially as a person, but also mainly as a player.
Liverpool.
Because I've seen a lot of games from him, I've seen a lot of training sessions.
And he's there to make a great save.
Oh, he's done ever so well there. That's a
And
wonderful.
then implement playing style, but it's not that we're going to change everything.
He's got the
overall,
final
because a lot
touch
of
there.
things
Goal
are done
kick's
really
been
well.
given.
But we have to find ways to improve, and I took my time for that because I was off for a lot of weeks, so I had a lot of time to look where we can improve. But I think starting to work with them.
This is a good game, Clive. It's very close. I'm loving it. The crowd here are really enjoying it. I'm sure the viewers at home are really absorbed by this one. It's a classic contest.
It'll be a corner.
Just as a head coach.
What can they come up with here?
How do you...
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch. Opportunity.
For me, it's got to change this from now on, because I really work like this. And I work with
The Reds.
former clubs like this always. I think there are not many clubs in the world, maybe there are not even clubs in the world where
Well aware of the arrival.
between people. Coach doesn't like, and the other way around. So, but it's not only the two of us, I think, at a club like this. There are many other people that can do it, and that's the way I've worked recent years, and I like to work like this, to be honest.
Opportunity.
Yes!
Oh, how important a goal can that prove to
Is that
be?
something you had to mull over, or is that just your self-belief you wanted to take this on?
No,
got
not
the
at
only
all
goal
actually. I
to
think
make it 1-0.
you can look at it both ways. You can look at it, there are big shoes to fill. You can also look at it in a way that you inherit a squad and a team that has a winning culture.
I think it's been an excellent game, full of
And
lots of
one of
chances,
the reasons
lots
to
of
come here,
goal-mouth
and there
action.
are
It's
always
just what
more
we want to
reasons for
see.
this, but one of the reasons is that I do feel we have a real good team, a real good squad, and I think as a manager we want to work at a club
Liverpool.
where there are good players with the opportunity to win something, and the past has shown that there is a possibility for Liverpool.
It's ruffled a
to
few
win some
feathers.
trophies. So,
Well dealt with.
yeah,
Cab coat.
you can look at it a way to
Shoot.
be the successor of someone who's really successful. but,
Genuine chance.
that's maybe, I look at it in a way that is ideal because there is an opportunity to win something.
Cab coat.
I like to work with players, I like to develop them. But,
Nothing you can do to
like
stop
to
a
win
goal
as well.
like that.
And there's an
They just
opportunity at this
passed the
cup to
ball
win.
round and through them. Marvellous teamwork.
They kept it for ages,
We've spoken
Clive.
about many
A
things,
brilliant,
but I
brilliant
think it's
move
not
and a
more than
great
normal,
goal.
The things we've spoken about that stays between
McAllister.
us. So him singing a song for me was special because I don't think many. There are not many managers where the fans sing for. Maybe not the best
McAllister.
English, but I was fortunate
This
enough
is a good game, Clive.
after a
It's
few
very
years at
close.
Bayern
I'm
they start
loving
to
it.
sing
The
for me.
crowd here are really
But
enjoying it. I'm
now
sure the
coming
viewers
over
at
here
home
about
are
working
really
together,
absorbed by this one. It's a
winning the
classic
game.
contest.
Already
Now
fans
it's
singing for
Mohamed
you.
Salah.
That's a good start. Something to look forward to. Which is normal because English people like to believe it's the best league in the world, and I believe this as well.
Oh, he saved it. A
So
great save.
it's normal that if you work it's such a league, there are many good
wouldn't you
managers
know?
where you
The
have to
goalkeeper has
which you're
saved
going
it.
to face.
Oh, this is a good
And
game,
that is
Clive.
one,
It's
that's
very
for
close.
sure.
I'm loving it. The crowd here are really enjoying it.
I
I'm
think it was
sure
last
the
time
viewers
I
at
played
home
with
are really
Liverpool,
absorbed by this one. It's a
lucky enough
classic
that
contest.
I lived in an
Whistle's
era
gone,
where
that's,
I was in
foul.
Barcelona team. One thing we have in common. But when he left, when Pep left over there came a new era, and that
What
was
a
the
pleasure to watch two teams
rivalry
playing
between
really
Liverpool
good,
and
open,
and City.
attractive
So I've
football.
seen a lot
That's what this
of
game
that
is all
rivalry,
about.
a lot of games of both teams.
Folks, it's
I'm looking
unselfish
forward to
playing
work
there.
here, but not
It's an absolute
specifically
shocking mess
playing
up at the
against
back,
Man
but we
City,
won't
because
give
there are
a monkeys.
nice
Oh, he stopped it.
teams we're going to face,
Top-class
starting with Ipswich,
goalkeeping.
of course, which is this one the
Soccer.
most important.
Yeah, I think it depends on the situations that you have. I think it depends on the players that you have, the players that you'd like to
Defending,
recruit.
albeit from an unexpected
I
source.
think this way
Well,
of
they say
playing, this
that
style
your
of
front
playing
lads should be that
Arne's
first
obviously
line
been very successful
of
with
stopping the
is,
opposition, and I
is the
think
most
he's
attractive
taken
to
it
watch,
to
in my
another
opinion.
level with his desire to
But
get
I
back
believe it
and
will be
help
so in
everyone
the
out.
opinion of the football fans, and that's the most important thing. I think it is a duty here to play that type of football. You're trying to grab games by the scruff of the neck.
He stopped it.
And I don't think that's how
Gets
every Liverpool
correctly
team
and
that
got
I've seen in recent memory has done that.
Nothing you can do to stop a goal like that. They just passed the ball round and through them. Marvellous teamwork.
They kept it for ages, Clive. A brilliant move and a great goal.
Good call! They scored!
Thank you for joining us again. Absolutely determined is the breakthrough operation.
Are these two teams going to be a threat this summer?
Let's tell the players every day.
Did well the first time. Nothing he could do about the follow-up.
People tend to look at us and think we're only thinking
The Reds.
the way to talk to them. For me, that has nothing to do with being a successful person. That is something that's part of the job.
Always options for the
They
manager.
can think about, okay, Liverpool as the players, what way do I have to approach them as an individual or as a team? So for me, that's not something. I have Jurgen in mind. What would he say?
Hi,
That's
I've got
not the
it.
way I look
Oh,
at it.
yes.
But it is okay. I get to know the players, which is the best way to approach them, and get the maximum and the best out of them.
Van Dijk.
I've been there.
Konate.
Twice. Once as a
Robertson.
fan, and
Gabko.
once when they showed me
McAllister.
the strength to but also the stadium.
Yes!
One of the reasons to join Feyenoord was that I think my playing style, the way I would like my teams to play, it's nice if you have the fans that appreciate that style and they're special in the league and home.
Really epitomises Bayern Munich is Franz Beckenbauer, the Kaiser,
they
the
bring more
Emperor,
energy to the team than
captain of
every
their
other
three European
fans
company
do.
teams. He
This is
was
what been told to
later
me
a coach of the club and a president
about
of the
Liverpool
club.
fans
He's
as well.
a
When
Bayern
we
Munich
talk to me,
legend.
I think
He stopped it.
if you look a lot,
Gets
if you watch a lot of
correctly and
football,
got there.
and I've been there once myself,
Szoboszlai.
I also felt
Endo.
what it means for the fans to see the team playing. So
Endo.
it's a win-win situation. A very good team to work with, but implementing the playing style that is going to be similar, but a bit different as well. That will lead to a lot of enthusiasm by the fans.
Liverpool.
If that's going to be a good cooperation with the two of them, then hopefully it will lead to special things. I'm a bit sad is maybe not the right word, but I was hoping if people looked at my team, they would not say it's 4-2-3-1 or it's 4-3-3 or it's whatever formation you want to call it. I was hoping they would say, okay, there's a lot of freedom when they have the ball to take on different positions. So sometimes it's a 4-2-3-1, sometimes it's a 4-1-4-1, sometimes we do build up with 3. So there's a lot of freedom when we have the ball. Freedom. But if we don't have the ball, there's not so much freedom. Then we want to be really aggressive, and there's only one way, and that's everybody is mostly keeps his position. So I wouldn't put myself in a situation where I say I prefer 4-2-3-1 or 4-3-3 or 4-1-4-1. There's a lot of players taking in a lot of different positions. So if you would have asked me, I would have said we play 4-3-3 instead of 4-2-3-1. But we will build up a lot of times with 3. Fullbacks have different roles, so I'm curious who told you that we played 4-2-3-1. Maybe that one should go to get his license or analyze a bit better. The same everywhere. It's collaboration where I think every sports director has to sign a player that is wanted by the manager, and vice versa. And I think, but now we're talking about 2 persons. I think when players come in, it's much bigger than that. There's a scouting department, there's a data department in this club as well. So we will, in the end, find players where we feel comfortable with, where we feel, okay, this could be a real good asset to the team. One of the reasons why I came here as well is because trust this team that's already in here. And I mentioned that really well last season. We're looking to improve. But the first step is training pitch with that. Another way to improve could be signing players. But I think the first step, as it stands now, is improve the team.
You said there is room for improvement last season. So what improvement do you think you can make on what was achieved last season?
I think improvement is needed always, especially because our competitors are improving as well. I think the league is getting better and better every year, and it's the best league in the world. Well, not probably, it is the best league in the world, where you see teams getting better every season. So we have to improve as well. Although I mentioned this many times, Jurgen left the club in a really good place, but I will find ways to improve. And when he would have stayed, he would have found them as well. Everything is room for improvement, and this is what we're going to work for every day. And I have all the confidence that that's what I did in the years I've worked in the profession, that teams would improve when I'm in charge.
It was also a nice moment at the end of last season where Jurgen Klopp decided to give you your own song here at Liverpool as well. I just wonder though what kind of conversations you've been able to have with Jurgen as well as you obviously to take his team forward.
All the times, or a few times, when I started to work at a new club, I've called the manager that left because you want to know his experience. And of course I called Jurgen as well, wanted to hear from him. He's been at the club for 9 years, so you couldn't find probably anyone who can tell you better what kind of club it is. Not only what kind of players there are, also what the club means for the fans, for the people that work here. So he's given me every advice he could give, but it was definitely helpful, the things he's told.
Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Hello. Yes, we are. Very good. Yes, we are. You too? Yeah, I see one. Make a change.
Throw-in's been awarded. Just a couple of minutes of added time for injuries and stoppages here. Ended in. But he's hit to the ambulance.
Seek ye first the kingdom of Yah and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. Hallelujah. Alright then guys, serious times we're living in. Don't lose your mind.